this kid, Coach Cal, this little kid, right? He went on Ellen. Before that, he did a pep talk for the Peterborough Petes, and it went viral. They recorded this little kid in the dressing room firing up the team and giving them a motivational speech, and that went viral. And he winds up going on Ellen and giving Ellen a pep talk, and of course that exploded. And he was on
Was that before or after she kept fucking berating her staff?
Definitely after, because she totally needed it.
When you got on there and said, "Let me tell you something, man." Oh,
you're a legend. But I thought it was this. Here's a kid. He's like 7, 8 years old, right? And he's taken it upon himself at that age that all I'm gonna do is be positive and spread positivity in any way that I can. And I'm thinking, when you see that, it's I don't know, it gives you the good vibes all over, right? Because it takes you back to when you were that age and everything was so cut and dried and simple and nice and easy. Yep. And there was no there was no 6 o'clock news. There was no fucking Tucker Carlson. This kid doesn't know who Tucker Carlson is, and I hope to fucking God he never meets him.
Hallelujah.
But it's when I see that this kid is out there doing that, and the adults are clapping and they're loving this little guy, but there are other little kids that are watching this going, I can do that. Yes. I can be that. I can get out there and do that. And I think, when I see stuff like that, especially now with everything going on, when I see stuff like that, that gives me hope that, we can still get on the right trajectory if we're, our generation.
But that's the thing. Like, a lot of us can. The only problem is, what's that thing that I was thinking of? We're fucking cancer with shoes. Like, human beings suck.
We do.
At the best of times. Like, obviously the snowstorm was in the news and everybody knew about it coming up and that. Apparently there was like 2 or 3 that woke up this morning going, what the fuck happened?
There's always one, right? It's like, I didn't know about this. There's a lot of snow.
And I was out shopping. I was out doing grocery shopping yesterday, and the mean monkeys that were out was fucking incredible. Like, every man for himself. It didn't fucking matter. Like, just, I don't fucking care. I've only got one thing. Can I go ahead of you? No, fuck you. I've been waiting here for 15 minutes to get in line. You can do the fucking same. Well, no, I have to go. Fuck off.
Yeah, we are one variant away before a total out riot, right? It happens like we watch on TV and all that. But
I've said it before and I will say it again. Right about now, I am starting to cheer for fucking COVID.
There have been times during the pandemic where I actually have rooted for the virus. Like, yeah. I've been kind of pulling, maybe some of these people are better off, being hit with it so they can see it.
But guys, they're the ones who never get it. You ever notice? Like, they're the ones who never get it. Like, they're standing in front of a real great little angel like that kid, and some guy in front of them in the line is coughing, and for 2 seconds they reach back to hit their wallet, and the guy achoo right over their shoulder into the little kid. Right?
Yeah,
that's what happens. That's what happens. You want to know why? Because God leaves the assholes on earth.
Oh my God! I guess someone's got to wipe. We're getting into the next topic.
Yes.
There's a guy I only see his TikToks occasionally on Instagram, but he does like these little 3-4 part shots where he plays God, he plays COVID-19, he plays Omicron, and he plays Pfizer and Moderna, and they're absolutely brilliant. His take on each generation's perspective and stuff, it's fabulous. But I was gonna say, like, our little group here are in this wonderful little age where we grew up with one foot in technology, 1 foot in the
reality,
and 1 foot out. But we're also, I don't think of us as like Gen X or Gen Z or anything like that. I look at it as the bridge generation. We're a bridge generation because our parents cannot cope with same-sex marriage. They can't cope with, the LGBTQ plus community and everything that they're doing, and they can't cope with the whole. Well, there's a lot of things they can't cope with. But our generation is halfway in and halfway out, so we're a bridge. We're able to understand it. But our kids are the most empathic bunch to come up. They feel everything at the same time. You know what I mean?
I'd like to throw in that I'm more of a bridge on the River Kwai. I hate people on both sides, and I just want to fucking blow up the bridge, to be honest, once they're here. Once they're here, I want to be like Neville Longbottom, blowing
with your thumb on the detonator.
Into fucking Hogwarts.
Oh my God.
The Snatchers are coming for them,
Jesus.
I'm going to take the Irish kid and blow shit up. That's all I'm saying.
I think you're wrong, Stu, because our parents can cope with a lot. They have a lot of patience because if you look at any parent, you look at my parents, they have a lot of patience for the VCR that keeps flashing 12 o'clock because it can never change.
Okay.
No, hold on a second. Well, Barry, you knew my mom. This is my mom with same-sex. Tommy, how you mean them two men living together, sleeping together, they bathing together, they married? They don't need women.
You never saw your clips on Penn Island?
Shut up, Stu. Why would you tell them about my clips? It was to make money.
Jesus.
No, but you know what? We're a lucky generation. Honestly, I think we're a lucky generation because we're the first generation whose parents they are. I believe this is what I saw my parents do. My parents and their generation were standoffish. We're the first generation of kids. Right, this generation, we were out in the streets, meeting each other and playing with each other. Didn't matter whether you were white, black, red, yellow. It doesn't matter. We learned to get together, and I think our generation is the generation that is sort of the ones that did bridge that gap.
Yeah. Now, my mom is 87. She is tech savvy. She has a smartphone, 2 iPads, and she's currently in a retirement residence. And she sits on 2 boards for the Ontario, residents' councils, where she advocates for, better long-term care, better care overall in retirement homes and long-term care facilities. She advocates on behalf of residents, and she was a nurse. So, I mean, I'm sort of carpet bombing when I say, that generation just didn't get it. But
right.
What I'm alluding to is it's easier for our group to acknowledge the change and embrace it, and even more easy for the people behind us because they only know the world in this term. Like, I really hope there comes a day where you can turn the TV on and somebody says, well, the first female black president of the United States or whatever, and you go
coming soon.
And I certainly hope so, but it won't.
Depending on his medical reports, sooner than people think.
It won't be news. It'll just be the president said today, not the first female black president said today, or you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but regardless of that, it's always going to be that depending on the network that you're watching.
Yeah, right? Which pulls us back to that
CNN will just say, usually, CNN would probably just say the president said. Fox will say,
the black president today was very for immigration. Now, back in my day, Okay, sorry.
No, but that's the thing. So I mean, you're always going to have that political divide, no matter what, right? Like, yes, they're going to be more in tune with what's going on. Yes, they're going to be more in tune with how the world actually works. But you're always going to have that right-left split.
Yeah.
Right? And until that's dealt with,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because you're still going to have the Klan out there. You're still going to have Black Lives Matter out there. You're still going to have you're still going to have all these groups that are still, you know, I'm right, you're wrong. If you don't want to listen, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. And this is why we need a network that's dedicated to, you know, just positive energy. Try to not this if it bleeds it leads
that's
mentality.
What the Oprah network was.
Well,
with leading
I
shows like Why Women Kill.
her book club, Why Women Kill. You know, like,
here's some positive energy for you.
God.
When you dispose of a body, use lie. What? Pardon?
Positively sharp. Shink, shink.
I had no idea that tonight's topic was going to be my wife.
oh, dude.
Just joking.
It's okay.
She hasn't.
He doesn't get anybody to watch this. She's
Kill
definitely not going to.
She hasn't killed you yet. I'm sure she's thought about it about 800 times a day. But
nah, man, she hasn't killed me yet. Yeah.
Yeah, you say that. You say that really brave, though. You say that really brave.
You think he's in a basement, but he's actually in a bunker.
yeah.
With the only door leading out.
Safe room. But Dave, start the show.
Right.